We're in the Asian Paintings Conservation Center at the Seattle Asian Art Museum. It's a brand new studio that we've established for the structural care and research and conservation of Asian paintings, both from Sam's collection and from other collections across the Western region. The studio's nearing completion for the construction part of the project, and we are now furnishing it out. We're building a tatami deck where treatment will happen. Tatami is the traditional flooring for a Japanese paintings conservation workspace, and the conservators will typically work on a very low table about 13 inches from the ground. The conservation of Asian paintings is rooted in very distinct but very particular traditions that have to do with the structure of these paintings. So a work of art like a hanging scroll has a very complex structure. It's backed with a series of backing papers, and it's rolled and unrolled, and that act of rolling it and unrolling it, the hanging of it, the display of it, all necessitates periodic conservation treatment. So it's very rooted in tradition, and it's very distinctive for each particular Asian practice of painting.
The Japanese painting collection is the strongest among our Asian painting collection here at the Seattle Art Museum. We have about 550 works. Many of them are really the top quality. If they were still in Japan, they probably would have been designated as national treasure or at least important cultural properties. So we feel really the responsibility to carry on the research on the works, but also to take good care of the paintings so that many more generations could enjoy them.
We have works on paper and silk that are nearly 1,000 years old. And in order for them to be around for another 1,000, it requires proper care and learned care. So it is a combination of technical skill and also scholarly acumen. So we must collaborate between science and scholarship.
In the past, we had to send our paintings either to Japan or to Korea to have them treated and remounted. It takes a long time, but also it costs more to send a painting overseas. And here now we have the center right here in the building, and it would take much less time to have a given painting treated. But also we could be working with the conservator more closely. We're in the same building, so it's much easier for us to work side by side.
There are other conservation studios in this country, but it is one of the only ones that is in a museum setting on the West Coast. So hopefully Seattle will become a new focus for conservation of East Asian artwork.
The reason we're able to build this conservation studio is because of support from the Mellon Foundation, which the museum has received really over the past decade. The foundation's support allowed us to survey our collection so we could think about the condition and prioritize the treatment of paintings in our collection. It allowed us to bring together experts, and it allowed us to go through a planning process to develop the studio. In 2017, the Mellon Foundation gave us a very significant challenge grant, which allowed us to move ahead with this project, and will underwrite the core activities of the studio, matched with additional funds that the museum raises over the next couple of years. Sam's mission is connecting art to life, and we feel that by opening up the studio, making our work visible to the public, we're really able to contribute to that mission. Without the periodic conservation of these works, they simply wouldn't exist anymore. So this work is really critical, and we're conserving our collections so that they're lasting in perpetuity for generations to come.